What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jaygutta in the motherfucking building. Back at it again. Alright. So, today we're going to do a guild raid tier list. So, we're going to see what the hell is popping. Alright. So, we're going to start off. Bearman is tier 2. Bella is tier 1. Chenny is tier 2. Jax is tier 3. Jenny is tier 2. Klein is tier 2. Krut is tier 1. Lee is tier 1. Lena is tier 1. Muzaka tier 1. Razel tier 1. Rask tier 3. Syria tier 1. Serenity, she's tier 3. Valk is tier 1. It's kind of hard to put her there, but we're gonna put her there just for her survivability. Yika tier 1. Gillian tier 1. Moo tier 1. Nox, he is tier 2. Zero is tier 3. Frank is tier 3. He barely made the list, but actually in guild raids he does a pretty good job. Cleo is tier 3. Kai is unused. Tao is tier 3. Reyna is tier 2. Carrot, poor Carrot, man, she's unused. Raboff is tier 1. Angela is unused. If you used Angela on your guild raids battles, that would be terrible. She'll just help kill your team. So she's definitely unused. Moz is tier 2. Nirvana, he's unused. Deb is tier 3. Chris is tier 2. Muang, he's trash, so he's unused. Lance is tier 3. Rage is tier 2. Dom, tier 1. Moa is tier 3. Dolores, tier 3. Jin is tier 1. Electra is unused, unfortunately, because she sucks. Personas, tier 3. Sonic, he's unused. Some people might use him, but I wouldn't bother with him. Who do we got next here? We got Scion. She's tier 2. Unknown is tier 2. Chakra is unused. Lily is tier 1. Frill is tier 1. Alfred, he's tier 3. Momo is tier 3. Henry is unused. Pony is tier 3. Lilith is tier 1. Kitty is tier 3. Azriel, tier 3. Shark is tier 3. Poor Ian, he's just hurting, man, so he's unused. Alex is tier 2. And Shushu is tier 3. Now, your tier 1 heroes, we're going to jump into them and talk a little bit of why they are important. So, your whole tier 1 list of heroes is Bella, Lee, Lena, Muzaka, Raz, Syria, Valk, Yika, Gilligan, Moo, Rab, Dom, Jin, Fuel, and Lilith. So, let's talk about them. Bella's definitely by far is tier 1, just for the simple fact if you build a Golden Tiger counter build on a lot of the bosses, she can just solo it. So when everybody else dies, she's still alive. She's gonna get you an extra quite a few mil, just her by herself. She's great for healing. She's great on a DOT boss, for sure. So she's just all around, just a great hero to have. And especially on the days to where you need scissor heroes, she is a must. So that is why Bella over here is definitely tier 1. Now Lee here, I know that we have him in tier 1, but he's more like a god tier. This man is a beast. I would have to say, out of any other hero in guild raids right now, Lee is by far the MVP. This motherfucker is a goddamn beast. He is a monster. He is a must-have. Gear him up. That's going to elevate your guild raid score. So you're going to want to get your Lee. Stack as much final skill power as possible on this man. Keep his crit rate high. He doesn't really get hit much if you know the proper strategies. So you ain't really too concerned with defense or HP. Yeah, he's just a fucking monster. That's all there is to it. So that's what's up with Lee. Next up is Lena. Lena, her immobilize on the one boss is really good. Her percentage to damage skill, I do believe that does work on one boss. Her weakening skill, I think it does work on one boss. But anyways, Lena is just like the universal awesome hero, just useful for any damn thing in the game. So she's definitely tier 1. Now Muzaka is he's another person there that I would put in the he's just about to the god tier. I would say he would probably be in the god tier, damn near. Him and Lee are just amazing for guild raids. As long as you build him like that for the Golden Tiger Muzaka build, he's going to be your MVP on a couple days. He's just amazing. He's a must-have hero. Your guild will at least have to have 5 builds of this. So as long as you have 5 people who can build them like this, now you don't necessarily need to run the Pathfinder, but I do find that it's more efficient as far as him sustaining, staying alive. You can go with the Black Ranger. That's another good set, especially with the final skill power. That will help. Yeah, Muzaka's he's just a damn beast. That's all there is to it. Muzaka's a beast. So that's the same thing with Lee too. You need at least a minimum of 5 people in the guild that can build them like this, so that way you can use them as mercenaries. So these two are 2 key mercenaries in guild raids, so it's definitely some people that you have to focus on and get them going. Alright, now the next person on the list is Razel. He's in tier 1 just for the simple fact of his 3rd skill here is amazing. Not only does it have the high percentage, it also has the 31,000 fixed damage. That's just ignoring all defense. It's just doing flat damage to him. His 3rd skill here is amazing for overkill. He's just a fucking monster. So he's definitely tier 1. Now Syria over here, I know a lot of people are not going to be happy to see her in here, but the fact of the matter is, as far as the people who do have her, her damage output, you know what I'm saying, is on a god's level. It's just ridiculous. Ain't nobody in guild raids can hit a boss harder than she does. So she's just awesome all around. And I think with her soul gear, her stun jumps up to when you get it maxed out to a 90%. I think I have a level 7 right now. She is just a fucking awesome hero. So anytime that there's a rock boss, Syria is definitely going to be in there if you do have her. So yep, that's about her. Next up is Valkyrie. Valkyrie is just a tank, super tank. She's good on a couple days. This chick can really survive. As far as guild raid battles, she can, if you have the proper build with the high HP. I actually tried a Golden Tiger counter build on her. On the one boss, it's really good. So she does pretty outstanding. And her taunt skill on the bosses is just fucking amazing to just force them into using their basic skill. Which most of their basic skills are fucking powerful as shit, but it still don't matter. She does a great job. I found it better if you're building her for guild raids to go with the aggro. Put some type of aggro set on her, and she's just amazing. She'll keep the boss entertained while your other people just wreck shop. So Definitely get her leveled and skilled. Yika over here is definitely tier 1. Just fucking amazing, especially with her soul gear that brings her disarm to the 90% and 100% charge. Her disarm is good on a couple of bosses, so just her disarm period is just amazing. So anybody who can disarm the bosses is definitely a tier 1 hero. There's no debating that or anything. And also her second skill heals people. That is a plus too. So Yika's definitely super broken with her soul gear. She's just like one of the most brokenest characters in the whole game. So that will do it for her. Next up on the list is Gillian. He is tier 1 all day just because of his disarm, and with his soul gear he can get his disarm rate up to 85%, which is OP as a motherfucker. There's a couple bosses to where he is very critical, so so he's just awesome. And the new design that they did on him, he just looks awesome. I don't like his soul gear too much, just for the simple fact he keeps drinking his sword unless he has a flask in there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting fucked up or something. Then it's cool. I think they should have probably went with something else. But anyways, his new animation looks pretty awesome. So Gillian is definitely tier 1. Now Moo, out of all the stun heroes, she is definitely tier 1 because her 100% stun is just fucking amazing. There ain't no getting around it. Her on a couple of bosses to where they can be stunned, she's fucking amazing. She's gonna heal your party also. So she's definitely tier 1 for that main factor right there. She's got the 100% stun, so you can't go wrong with that. She does heal people too with her third skill, and it does hit hard. So she's definitely a tier 1 hero. So next up on the list is Rabov. Rabov is, as far as all the disarm heroes go, he is definitely the MVP. He's the most valuable one. He is fucking amazing. With his disarm for 2 turns, it's OP as a motherfucker. That's going to really help you out on a few bosses. He is a must. Damn, I took his gear off because I forget where I put his gear. But anyways, with him, the ideal build for him, because a lot of people will see the problem is people want to build like OP Rabovs with this high attack. And the problem with that is when he does disarm for the 2 turns, a lot of times he'll kill the boss. You know, because you're always going to put him last in your lineup because you want that 2-turn disarm. So you want to give the other heroes a chance to disarm, but you want to put him last to make sure that the boss is still alive. So the ideal build for him is going to be high defense, high HP, and very low attack. But don't just not put no weapons on him. I had one of the buddies from the guild. He's got a soul gear to the level 10, so he has the 85% disarm. He cost me about a good 6 million on a run. I only finished with like 13 million because his Rabov goddamn dodged. He just got dodged because he had absolutely no hit rate, so that was terrible. So don't just go full naked on Rabov there. That's definitely not going to be what you want to do. But do definitely keep his damage extremely low. So the next tier 1 hero on the list is going to be Dom. She is just amazing as far as DPS goes for the overkill. She is a motherfucking monster. With her soul gear, it just boosts up her third skill and her armor ignore. She's just gonna slap some overkill on there. She does come close to Syria as far as overkill damage goes. So she's definitely somebody that you want to use on Muzaka days for the overkill first. So the ideal build for her is just make her have as high as attack as possible, as high as crit as possible, and just let her do her damn thing. I do think that we skipped somebody. Crut is definitely tier 1. His Immobilize comes in handy on one of the bosses. You can build him with the Golden Tiger build also, which he does do very good. So he is definitely a monster and a must-have. His DPS is amazing because he has the highest based attack in the whole damn game.
His shit is like super broken. What's his base over here? Fucking 11,000 fucking 731. Are you kidding me? So anyways, he has high defense. He's just all around just a fucking monster. When his soul gear comes out, I do believe that he's going to be way better than Muzaka for Golden Tiger days. Right now they're about even. I mean, it's just your preference. He does do an outstanding job. So that is correct. And the last... Nope, we got a couple more people. Okay, Jin is on your tier 1. is on your tier 1 list, excuse me. Now, her passive here, her cooperation, that bonus that she gets on her attacks is just fucking amazing. So as far as DPS goes, she's the fucking shit. So, on the scissor days, if you're using like Fruil for DPS and you're using Jin and you're using Lee, you're just gonna fuck that boss up and really get a really high score. So she is just fucking amazing. Just anything, you know, and when your Lord skill, you got the cooperative bonus specialization maxed out, she really fucking just fucks shit up. She just wrecks shop. So she's definitely a must-have skill and get her done hero. Last person, actually we got 2 more to go here. Now this other person is Fruil here. He is just fucking amazing for DPS purposes. His passive is just fucking amazing. His third skill is amazing. He's gonna fuck the boss up. He's gonna give you awesome. Oh my goodness, we got it finally to a level 10. Man, I haven't used no perfect genes on this man. It has taken forever to reach this point. So as soon as I max out his passive here, it is on and popping. So yeah, Fruil is amazing. A DPS character. He's definitely somebody you want to get. It's up to you if you want to use perfect genes on him. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but you do what you do and you feel that you need. I think that Jin is more of a better option if you don't have the Fruil leveled yet. She's just going to do just as good as a job almost. And then Lee is one of those heroes. If you guys haven't recruited him yet, you need to recruit him. This next Tower of Dawn reset, if you do not have Lee skilled up, you need to throw all your P-Genes into this guy. He's going to really elevate your score weekly, so make sure that you get that. Okay, now the other person that we have up on our list that's a tier 1 is Lily. Not so much to do with his damage output or anything like that. I find the best build for him in guild raids is completely naked, low starred. So just keep him naked, low starred. The only thing that you want him for is his push. Now, there's a bunch of levels on guild raid bosses that are creative to where his push can set you up and put the boss in a predicament to where he's really just useless. So Lily is one of those people that you have to get. You don't have to level him, but this third skill has to be maxed. Now, I've had a couple runs last week to where I only had a 95%, and you would think with the 95%, like, shit, he's going to push him. I'm good. Hell nah, man. This man done failed on a 95%. So you have to get it 100%. He's another person, you could farm him in 2 weeks and max out this third skill. So just on double gene day, just make sure that you reset, throw your daily crystals into it, reset the shit out of it, get his to 100% as soon as possible. Last up on our list here is Lilith. Lilith, I found the best build for him is, now you can throw a bunch of weapons on him for, just for overkill and just doing damage, period. But I find the best for him is just no armor, period. So you always want him whenever you're utilizing him to die immediately. Otherwise, he's going to mess up your runs. So he is a must-have hero for sure. And his skill is already at 100%. So he's going to pull him 100% of the time. So you don't really have to skill this man. You just got to have him. There's a couple days to where he is really good. Actually, there's quite a few days to where he's actually good. So he's like one of those must-have heroes. So
That pretty much covers them all. So the must-have heroes, basically, that you really need to focus on and grind is Lily. You need to focus on Lee. And you need to obtain Moo if you don't have Moo yet. Her stun is amazing. There's a bunch of different stun heroes, but Moo is by far the best, in my opinion. So that pretty much covers it for our tier list. So I hope that helps you guys. So all of the tier 1 heroes you definitely want to get. All the tier 2 heroes you definitely want to get. The tier 3 heroes I wouldn't really too much bother with. They're like not really priority, but I mean you can get them if you want to. So that's my guild raids tier list. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that helped some of you guys out there. Anyways, it's your boy Jaygutta in the motherfucking building, holding y'all down. Holla at your boy.